Hey, welcome to SucceedOnline.Us. My name is James. I am going to be your host for the following tutorial. I'm going to show you how to set up an automated email list and campaign manager. Now, there are many choices out there. Some of them are costly, some of them are free. And I'm going to choose MailChimp because of the power and simplicity and that it's free to start with. Now, there's Aweber. I've used that. I currently use that. I use MailChimp. There's Infusionsoft, which gets really expensive. There's all kinds of programs out there that can automate your email list. Now, we all know, or maybe you don't know, that your email list, that's where the money's at. As you attract people, when you're sharing value and people see something of value, maybe they want to subscribe to a newsletter or to information about more, to get more information about your business. So you're building your email list. You're always building your network, always building your list of contacts. Well, how do you follow up with them? That can be automated, and this is how we're going to do it. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of options. First of all, I have embedded in my Facebook fan page, my business page, subscribe buttons that put people into my email list. I use MailChimp. So let's take a look here. If I click on subscribe, if you come to my website and you click on subscribe, either one of these buttons go to the same page. Now, I just tested the button so you can't see it. This is the link that's set up to go to when this button is chosen. If I click test the button, it takes you to a page in my Facebook fan page that shows the MailChimp form for a MailChimp list. Alright, so as that loads, you'll see this is my newsletter. They can put in their email address, first name, last name, and you can adjust what you want to collect. Subscribe to list. Alright, so when people visit, as you share valuable content on Facebook, you want them to be able to sign up to your email list on Facebook. Now, this can be done on the website too. I have it on my website. Let's see. I think it's generally a pop-up whenever you go to certain pages. I don't have it on my main page, at least not for when I'm logged in. So anyway, this is really simple to do. MailChimp is a very simple program. And like I said, both of these buttons go to this newsletter page on my Facebook page. So people can sign up to join my email list, my newsletter, my updates, right from Facebook. Okay, so to start out with, you want to register an account with MailChimp. It's very simple to do. Put in your name and email address. They send you a verification email. You click on that. You're verified. Now, it's going to ask a few things. You have to put in your first name, last name, and it's going to ask you for a mailing address. That's because of the CAN-SPAM rules. Those are international anti-spam rules that say if you're doing marketing email, it needs to have some form of address. Excuse me. So if you choose not to use your personal address, go spend a few bucks on a PO box. Kinko's. Well, some FedEx places, UPS stores, the USPS, the post office, whatever. Go get yourself a P.O. box and use that for the business. It's well worth its weight in gold. But you have to have an address on your email campaigns. If it's a more intimate crowd and you want to share your regular address or you have a physical business address, you need to put that there. All right, so once you've gone through that setup process, and it's very simple, it's 1, 2, 3. That's why I like MailChimp, because of the simplicity, especially for someone that's new, just getting started and wanting to learn how to engage with their list of email contacts. You're going to end up on this page. Welcome. And you don't need to pay attention to any of this stuff right off the bat. There are tutorials for everything. You can hit maybe later. If you wanted to sell stuff, build an audience, import a list, create a list. That's where we're going first. We want to create a list. And you can also do that by clicking on list here at the top. So step 1 in MailChimp, we're going to set up a list. All right, you have no list. So we want to create one. And you see this flashing little pointer, create list. Now you can call this whatever you like. This is visible to the public. So your clients that are on the list will see this. I'm going to call it SucceedOnline.Us news subscribers from Facebook. Now, if you have one on your Facebook page, or you have one on your website and you want to know the difference, that's one way to do this. I use the same one for all of it. It all comes into my newsletter, my subscribe list. But you can do this from different marketing campaigns, and we'll show that later. But right now, you just want a basic list. And this one, since we're going to set it up for Facebook, that's what I chose to name it. Now you'll need to add a default email address. It's going to be from support. Actually, make that newsletter. This can be whatever you want. And from the default name would be me, or if it's a business, you can put that. And you want to remind people how they join your list. If they go to click to change their options or unsubscribe, it's going to remind them how they found this. So I'm going to use the same name, newsletter subscribers from Facebook. That's simple enough. You can type whatever you want here. You can put a paragraph. You can encourage people to stick around before they leave, because they're going to see this if they go to unsubscribe from your list. All right, and you'll see here the PO box is already added. My company name is here. I don't need to edit that. Now you can choose whether or not you want to get a daily summary of your list. If it's going to be an active list, if you're attracting a lot of signups, you may want to do a daily summary. Otherwise, if you're just getting started and you want to know each time someone signs up, you would check one by one for subscribe notifications and unsubscribe notifications. Kind of keep you updated on how your list is doing. So then you hit save. All right, and so that's it. We have no context in this. Now, if you already have a list of people that you've been collecting, you can import those here. You can create a sign-up form to embed on a website. We're not going to show you that right now. I'm showing you how to do this for Facebook. So we're not going to import any subscribers right now. What I want to do is I want to set it up and link it to Facebook. So you need to come up here to your account. You click on account. And we're looking for integrations. All right, so here's your integrations directory, and you'll see right here towards the top is Facebook. So it's as simple as click on Facebook. It brings up the login button. You want it to log in. It's going to reach out to Facebook, and it's going to ask for your permission. Who can see posts? You can set this to whatever you want. If you have a specific list, set it to public, whatever you choose, it doesn't matter, or you can hit not now. Doesn't matter. I don't want MailChimp to post my campaigns for me, so I hit not now. Now it has connected to Facebook, and I'll show you how to see that. When you come back down to Facebook, now it's blue, and it's asking me which page to use. Now keep in mind I have a ton of pages, so we're going to select SucceedOnline.Us. If you only have one page, it'll be there. And the list to connect that to is our subscribers from Facebook. All right. Should we use the sign up form tab? Now that is this right here. And yes, we want that. So we're going to check yes. I usually use the default. You can do Facebook-esque, which kind of mimics the Facebook theme. Let's do that so you can see both. And the tab label, we want to call it subscribe. You can call it whatever you like. But that's what I usually do. I don't like to get people excited, so I'll do an exclamation mark. So hit save. All right. It says it's done. It's been updated. So let's go back to Facebook. And we're going to refresh my page. And you will see this is my original subscribe button. Now we have added, let's see here, I think it's still loading. Well, I guess it's been replaced. Let's go to manage tabs. If any of these tabs in here, you can reorder, you can edit them, manage them. Let's look for subscribe. That's the first one at the top. I want people to be able to connect auto way. So you see here, this app has already been created for us. We don't need to do anything different to it, so we'll hit cancel. Let's go back to our page, our home page, for our business page. And I'm just going to test this. I'm going to click on subscribe. Now as the page loads, you can see that this is already my original form. Now had I not had this in here, it would have done this to be a little bit more Facebook style. But that's it. That's how you do it. Since I already had one, you can't see my new one. But that's it. When you're in MailChimp, you go to Account, which brings you to this page, Integrations, which we were already there, but I hit Refresh. And Facebook. How simple is that? Now people can sign up to join your email list from Facebook, and this is through MailChimp, which is absolutely free, up to 2,000 subscribers. I believe it's 2,000, maybe 1,200, but regardless, it's a lot of people. If you're getting started or if you're new, you're just starting to build your email list, it's going to take a while to fill up. And by the time you've gotten to that point, you should be generating some income to more than compensate or to afford the upgrade. So that's it. Love you guys. I'll do another video soon that will show you more about how to set up campaigns with MailChimp and how to market with MailChimp. Love you. Thanks for joining in. Talk to you soon.